who's gonna come and join me. I am live. Would love to chat with you, my friends. What are you up to? What's going on? And I say, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say yay. What's going on? Don't mind me. That's a song ringing in my head. What's going on? I don't know. You tell me what's going on. What's going on with you? What are you up to? Inquiring mind want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I am an inquiring mind. I got my daughter those plantain chips, you guys. It's for her. But they're looking at me. I don't know why they're looking at me, so I'm going to have some. No one's on the live yet, so I'm going to have some of those plantain chips. They are so good. They're looking at me. They're calling my name. Saying, have one more. Oh, thank you for the heart. Hello, hello. Who's on here with me? How's it going? What's going on? You heard my plantain chips confession? They kept calling my name. I am well. I am well, thank you. I am well. Random white-tail hunter. Welcome. Where are you streaming from? Thank you for joining me. What's going on? How's it going? Happy Sunday. Have you been on my live before? You're like my first person to join, so thank you. Thank you for your promptness. You're in the U.S., that's good. Are you somewhere warm or are you in the cold? It's chilly where I'm at. I'm in New England, and it's like, no, it's cold. It's not that bad. I shouldn't, we've had it where I couldn't get out of my house. It was so bad. But this isn't bad. It's cold, but it's manageable. I think it's in the 40s, low 40s. Let's call Wendy. Hey, hello. Mohammed, how are you? I am well. How are you? Thank you for joining. Excited to have you on board, joining me. It's been a fun day. My daughter came home and surprised me, so that was cool. We get to hang out. I think she's in the video, in the shorts that I had earlier on, telling folks to come to the live. So one of my little mini me. Oh, thank you for subbing. Thank you for joining the movement of Elevation Journey. This is a space where whatever journey, whatever you have in mind, you want to elevate in. I want to create a space for you to feel the support that we're all in this together. We all have goals and plans and dreams, and we want to get to the next level. Why not? Let's lock arms and let's move forward. What are we doing? How are we showing up? How are we being consistent? Whether it be journaling, writing it down. I go with the write the vision, make it plain, out of sight, out of mind. So the Sunday afternoon is my way of connecting with folks and just giving that reminder, that alarm clock. What are you doing? How are you doing? You've got this. Not in an annoying way. I don't mean to say the alarm clock like, You know what I mean? Like, come on, you've got this. Spur each other on. That's the goal behind this. Go away. Where are we going? Debbie Allen, you gonna take a trip? One message to the world. Christian Jensen, what would it be? Kindness matters. Being kind. Love one another. Kindness does matter. The little things. You never know what someone's going through. You know, it's not what they're doing, but it's who you're being in the moment, regardless of their actions. Kindness matters. So, yes, that would be my message. What would be your message? That's a great question. I appreciate you asking that. If you had one message to the world, what would it be? Hi, Debbie Allen. Oh, you're very welcome, Christensen. Jensen, what would your message be? I'm interested, inquiring mine. Of course, I'm going to turn it back at you guys. If you had one message to the world, what would it be? You know, in this world that we live in, what would your message be? I'm curious. I love that question, actually. What would your one message to the world be? If you had one message to the world, what would it be? I'm all ears. Believe in yourself. That's a message that I wish I knew when I was in my 20s. I had zero self-belief, you guys. It was just like, I kind of was like a wet noodle. Kind of went wherever the wind blew. And I didn't know myself. I didn't have the self-confidence. I didn't know myself. I didn't believe in myself. I just kind of went with the flow. So I had to learn, and I'm grateful. And I live a life of no regrets. It's all, I look at events of my life as lesson learned, nothing that's regretful. But yes, I used to kind of go with the flow. Believing in oneself is a great thing. God has given us, you know, in a voice, that intuition, believing in that. So I like that. Thank you for sharing that. Who else is on here? If you had one message to the world, what would it be? That's a great, fantastic question. What would it be? Self-belief. There's so much, you know, in this day and age. So much. Thank you for putting that question, for asking that question. I like it. I like it a lot. Who else is on here? Tell me your thoughts. What would your one thing be? What would be the message, the words that you'd impart with the world if this was it? It's funny. I set goals almost in every facet of my life, because I think if you set a goal, you could achieve it. You know, I like things that's achievable, feasible, that, you know, I could take on. Even when I come on the live, I'm like, okay, I need to drink a glass of water. I need to do this, just different things. And I find that the more that I'm conscientious of the things that I'm doing, the more that I'm present to it, the more that it's no longer a task, it's just part of life. And I love it when things becomes fluid and part of your life, instead of just, oh, I gotta do this. Because I don't know about you, but when I have one of those, oh man, I need to do this, I gotta do this. And it's kind of like I'm doing it out of force, or because of, okay, a check off. And I don't like to feel legalistic about things. So yeah, certain things you might need to. It's just like, okay, I got to do this, whether I want to or not. You know, if you don't have an automatic starter, I got to go start my car, whether I want to or not. Yeah, you got to be legalistic about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the things that, that's good for you, the things that you need to do, although it's good for you, it's good for the car, but the things that you know you need to do, the goals that you have set out for yourself, it helps me. I don't know what works for you. It helps me so much to create it as part of my routine. Then I don't feel like, oh, I'm meeting the task. Because there was a time I was a checkpoint kind of gal. Like, check, did it, check. And I was like, it just felt so, it felt uncomfortable. It didn't feel, and I'm not just looking for things to be comfortable. It felt like I was just coached into doing it. So therefore I did it. And I don't know, I don't like that feeling. What about you? When you have something, a goal or something in mind, something you have to do, how do you like going about that? Because for me, I tell you, anytime I make it feel like, oh, it's this task that I have to do, that becomes my attitude. Okay, I gotta do it. I'll do it. But when I'm like, no, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Then it feels more like I'm making that choice. I'm not being forced into it, but I'm making a choice, conscious effort of what I'm doing. It could just be me, but that's what's there for me. Are you anything like that? Or is this like you don't operate like that? And I understand if you don't, that's okay. Oh, Q&A sticker. Food that's better homemade. Hmm. What's a food that's better homemade? Hmm. Let's see. Let me put that down. Let's see. I don't eat that, but my children have told me that even burgers, like when I take the time, I season it the way that they like, and so on and so forth. It's just so much better. It's fresher, homemade. So homemade is a way to go, you know? So anything you guys, what's a food to you that's better homemade? Tell me. Inquiring mind want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I would love to know. Tell me. Anything specific that you feel like you would prefer making it at home, or that you've had that you're like, you know what, this is nothing like what I can make. So I definitely I could throw down with a nice burger. Mm-hmm. My children will tell you, even not for nothing, this isn't anything grand, but even tuna sandwiches, I make one and I feel like it's robust. I put the stuff that I want in it. And I feel like I put my spin in it, okay? Put even a little bit of lemon juice and stuff just to make sure I get that tuna. You're not going to find that in the store. It's just the mayo and all of that. No, no, no. I want a little something to it. I want to season the thing. I want a little flavor to it. So things like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm better off making it at home because I get disappointed. And I'm like, that doesn't, it's kind of bland. Can't just slap it and put the mayo and call it a day. That's not gonna do it for me. I want it with a little bit of a humph to it. A little, okay, a little zest, a little something, a little garlic powder, a little something. Wake it up a little. So even little things like that. And not for nothing, I've had some good salads, but the ones that I make at home, baby, can't touch that because I know what I want in there. I know how I want it. I want the right dressing. Yeah, there's certain things. Foods that's better homemade. Share that with me. I want to know. If you're a cook, if you're someone that makes stuff, what's something that's better homemade? Because some things you just can't, there's no duplicating it. It's like, okay, I made it. It might have been a one and done. Because after I make that, I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I make that. Have that happened to you? Sometimes you're adding stuff, you're like, ooh. I'm one of those people that sometimes I go with the mood that I'm in, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll add that to it. Maybe I'll add this. And my friends will be like, oh my gosh, that was so good. You got to make that next time. And I'm like, I'll make a different version of it. Bring something similar, but it won't be the exact same duplicate. So, because I kind of add a little bit of this. That's why I'm not a baker. I am not a baker. You hear me? I am not a baker. I do not like to bake. Nope. Nah, I don't like it. Because I don't know, it's the preciseness of this measure and that measure. And I cook with, I cook with the love. And I'm like, ooh, a little pinch of this, a little bit of that. That's why people will be like, how much did you put? Oh, please don't ask me that question because I don't operate like that when I'm in the kitchen. I just go with it, and I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's gonna need a little bit of this. And so funny, my children will ask me because a lot of the times I don't. I have a very specific diet, so I don't always eat some of the stuff that I make, but I'll make it for them and stuff. And then I'll say, "Oh, how was it?" Because I didn't taste it. They're like, "Mom, this is good." I was like, "Phew, okay." I kind of knew it would be, but so I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh, good. I'm glad you like it." And then I keep it moving, and I'll make something, the things that I like to do. I do a lot of veggies and stuff, and sometimes it could be a fight. They're not, like all the, root vegetables and stuff like that that I enjoy that they don't really care for. So I'm like, okay, I'll make you your stuff, and then, I'll eat some of that stuff. But I don't know what you've got going on. I know some of you guys came in and left and all of that. I'm not going to stay too long because I have some things going on. I just wanted to pop in and let you know that I am rooting for you. Whatever you have, be successful at it. Go for it. We are in the break of the end of March, but you still got time to fulfill on whatever it is. So I'm here to encourage and root you on. Know that you are not alone. You have support. Let's lock arms. I'm an email away. Connect, leave a comment, and let's make it happen. I'm here to support you and let you know that you've got this. You can do it. It's your life. Make the most of it. Bye. Thanks for joining. If you get to watch it later, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know. Food that's better homemade. And also, if you had one message to the world, what would it be? I'm interested in hearing. So I'll come back to read and see what your thoughts are. Take care now. Bye.